Hello, today's vlog presentation will be done by my two partners, Shanil Williams and Najuma De Jong, and myself, Romel Dean. And I hope by the end of this vlog presentation, you guys leave knowing something new, and I do hope that you enjoy. Now, with that being said, again, greetings and hello to you all. My name is Romel Dean, and for today's vlog presentation, I will be discussing a child's use of Gardner's multiple intelligence. Now, there are 8 known Gardner's multiple intelligence. However, my partners and I have selected 4 out of those 8 intelligence which we'll be using for today's discussion. Those 4 intelligence include linguistics intelligence, interpersonal intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence, and naturalistic intelligence. So, I will first discuss a child's use of linguistics intelligence. If a child has a strong verbal linguistics intelligence, this would mean that a child might be good at using words, both written and spoken. The child might enjoy reading, writing, telling stories, and they might have a good vocabulary and be able to express themselves clearly. That child might also be able to understand complex language and use it to persuade others. That child might also have the ability to use verbal linguistics intelligence to communicate effectively both with others and with themselves. So, in other words, a child may use verbal linguistics intelligence to communicate more effectively not only with yourself but also with others. Now I will discuss a child's use of interpersonal intelligence. Now let's say that child name is Jacob. If Jacob have a strong interpersonal intelligence, that would mean that Jacob might be good at understanding and communicating with others. Jacob might enjoy working in groups, helping others, and making friends. He might have the ability to read other person's emotions and respond appropriately. Jacob might also be able to use his interpersonal intelligence to mediate conflict, build relationship, and also work effectively with others. So, with that being said, with the interpersonal intelligence, Jacob would be able to read others and respond appropriately. Now, for the third Gardner's multiple intelligence, I'll be discussing a child's use of the intrapersonal intelligence. Now, let's say that a child name is Emily, and Emily have a strong intrapersonal intelligence. Now, this would mean that Emily might be good at understanding her own thoughts and feelings. She might enjoy journaling, reflecting, and meditating. She might be able to identify her own strengths and weaknesses and set goals for herself. Emily might also be able to use her interpersonal intelligence to understand others better and develop empathy. So, with that being said, Emily's use for this intelligence would mostly be for self reflecting and also self development. Now, for the last and final Gardner's multiple intelligence that I'll be speaking on today, I'll be discussing a child's use of the naturalistic intelligence. Alright, so let's say that Emily also have a strong naturalistic intelligence. Now, this would mean that Emily might enjoy spending time outside, gardening, and caring for animals. She might be able to identify different species and understand the relationship with each other and the environment. She might also be able to use this intelligence to solve problems relating to the environment and sustainability. So, with that being said, Emily use for the naturalistic intelligence would mostly be for connecting with the outside world and observing the environment. So that will be the end of my discussion on a child's use of the Gardner's multiple intelligence, and I will now hand you over to my colleague.
Hi, once again, my name is Miss Najima Dion. And my task today is to take you through some 21st century activities that a teacher can use to assist a child along each intelligence observed. So the intelligence observed from my colleagues and I are linguistic, intrapersonal, interpersonal, and naturalist. Since my colleague Sir Romel Dean would have already explained the types of intelligence, I will list four activities each on the intelligence observed. So the first intelligence observed is linguistic intelligence. Activities such as use creative writing such as activities such as poetry and script writing, set up class debates, allow for formal speaking opportunities, and storytelling and narration. Interpersonal activities create collaborative skills, board games or card games that involve creating alliances, role playing historical or literary situations, use person to person communication. Interpersonal activities are creating a reflection journal or diary, meditation sessions for brainstorming and studying. Rewrite a story from their point of view and share how they'd be different if they were from another culture. And lastly, the naturalist intelligence activities are going on nature walks, categorize species in the natural world, watch nature related documentaries, and make a arboretum. I'll now hand you over to my other colleague, Miss Chanel Williams, that will take you into the other step. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shania Williams. Hope all is well. Okay, so starting today, we'll be giving a brief discussion on how these activities from these intelligence can help a student. So we'll start with linguistics intelligence. Linguistics intelligence activities can help the context of language speech and also help with memory development. So say learning or watching a video that can help you with your speech and also help you to memorize different contexts can help a lot with your linguistic speech. And it also can help with constructing words, phrase and sentences for communicating ideas. Yeah, and it can also give the understanding of the world we live in, a vivid understanding of the world we live in. Using stories, the class can memorize new words and phrases also. Discussions are great ways to help students involve in language learning, and it also help them to strengthen their listening, speaking, reading and writing skills. So that's for linguistics intelligence. For interpersonal activities, it can mostly help you understand other people's emotions and determine best way to react with them. It can also help you to speak clearly and confident to others. This skill is very easy because it can help you to express your thoughts and feelings in ways that others can reciprocate what you're saying. Yes. And for intrapersonal activities, you can start with meditation. This helps students to get better into their sense of self-awareness and find peace within. This daily routine can also help a student create awareness of themselves and help them to understand more about themselves and other. And having a high intrapersonal intelligence can also help other people's feelings and thoughts, which is important to leadership trait. And for naturists, a student being involved in nature's activity can help them think wild about the outside, about the environment. It can help them observe their senses and encourage them about their natural curiosity, and also feed information about the world of nature. Teaching them about plants and wildcraft can be a great activity to open their mind. Okay, so we can say for interpersonal learners, they have high self high self-awareness and emotional intelligence, and they're also aware of their own motivations. And for interpersonal intelligence, these learners are children who will work well cooperatively and thrive on building friendships and relationships. And naturists are nature lovers, basically it's based on the name, who often have excellent understanding of the interests of earth science. Yeah. And for linguistic intelligence are students that speak, who are well spoken students, and they also write well. Okay, so I hope from today's lesson we can all understand that these intelligence can help students in many ways, and I hope we can use them effectively in the classroom so we can help our learners to have wild imagination and a vivid mind. Thank you.
Alright, so that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that each of you will walk away learning something new. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.